on how to do and improve your bow and arrow. I did make a video on this about a year ago, but the background music I used recently got copyrighted and I had to take the video down. So since I know a lot of you guys like to follow along to that video, I thought I'd make this new and hopefully improved bow and arrow tutorial. Also, since you really only need flexibility in one leg to do a bow and arrow, I'm only going to be demonstrating these stretches on one side. But if you're trying to keep both legs even, I definitely recommend repeating this video using your other leg. And now let's get started. First, we're going to do some basic stretches, starting with reaching to the side. Now reach down to grab your ankle. Reach to the center and then roll up to repeat that on the other side.
I didn't walk away. Oh, looking back, we were so naive. We were in love, I swear we were. We were like fireworks left to burn. It's easy to pretend we're better off as friends, so don't take us back to how we were. We always do what we do. Don't let me stay another.
Now go into a straddle and reach one arm over to grab onto the ankle on its opposite side.
Don't let me stay another night. No, stay another night with you. Stay another night with you. Stay another night. No, stay another night. Don't let me wake up next to you.
Switch to reach in the other direction.
I'll have to lose. Can't let it get to that. The part I want you back. We know we're nothing but bad news. We always do what we do. Don't let me stay another night with you. We said we were through. Don't let me stay another night.
Next, go into as deep of a lunge as you can with your elbows on the ground. Like I mentioned, we're only going to be doing the stretches on one leg in this video, so if you're trying to keep both legs even, I recommend repeating this video on your other leg afterwards.
Stay another night with you. There's a part of me that still wants to think about you. Oh, but if I go there.
Lift up your chest and hold a lunge like this, trying to push your back thigh towards the ground.
Always do what we do. Don't let me stay another night with you. We said we were through. Don't let me stay another night. No, stay another night with you.
Now bend the back leg and pull it towards you to feel a stretch in your back thigh.
Another night with you.
From here, go into a backwards lunge, placing your arm across the front leg.
With you. Lightning strikes by my.
Now for an even deeper stretch, we're going to reach our arms underneath the front leg and try to push your chest towards the ground.
Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real. We were close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way.
Next, go into a split with your arms across your body to ensure that your hips are square. If you can't do a full split, that's completely fine, just go as far down as you can. In the split, reach over top of your front leg. instead of being completely over top of your front leg, reach to the side of it.
And so, every night I dream it. I'm starting to believe in what you say when I'm asleep and that you need.
Next, sit with your legs straight out in front of you, and we're going to do a pike stretch. For the next stretch, lay on your back and pull the leg that you do your bow and arrow with up towards your chest. Now pull your leg beside you, trying to push it as close to the ground as you can.
Yeah, loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told too many times now, but somewhere go and hide.
In this stretch, pull your arm through like you were doing a bow and arrow. Since you're watching this tutorial, I know you most likely can't do a bow and arrow yet, so it's okay if you can't get your arm the whole way through. Just do it as shown in the modified version, and over time it will improve if you continue to follow along to this routine. Now lay on your side and pull your leg as far over as you can.
Looking for a new start.
For the next stretch, sit up against a wall and pull your leg towards you, making sure to keep both hips square.
I have told you many times now, but somewhere go and hide, looking for a new start. Yeah, somewhere go.
Now lift up your hip and pull your arm through like you would in a bow and arrow.
For a new start. Trapped, don't wanna be down, don't wanna be stuck in this town. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down, looking for a new start.
So now that we're all stretched out, it's time to attempt the bow and arrow. To get into the bow and arrow, there are two main ways, which are pulling it up and kicking it up. First, I'm going to show you how to pull it up, as I find that way easier for most beginners. To pull up a bow and arrow, grab onto your leg like this, making sure that your arm is between your legs and that you have a good grip on your heel. The first few times you pull it up, to keep balance, try holding onto something or leaning up against a wall. Then once you feel comfortable doing it like that, try letting go of the object you are holding onto or stepping away from the wall. Also, don't be discouraged if your bow and arrow isn't where you'd like it to be yet, because the more you stretch, the higher you'll be able to pull your bow and arrow. Once you can easily pull up your bow and arrow, you can try the harder way of doing it, which is kicking it up. To kick up a bow and arrow, start with your top leg slightly out and then kick it up into your hands. If you would like, you could kick it up into a leg hold first and then pull it through into the bow and arrow, or you can just kick it straight up into the bow and arrow. And then after lots of practice and stretching, you can even try to get your overextended bow and arrow. And that's it for this stretching routine. I hope it helps you get or improve your bow and arrow. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also click here to watch my most recent video. And click here to subscribe to my channel, and also make sure to press on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload any new videos. Bye guys!